Hello and welcome back to another Smoke Signal synopsis. In this video and podcast, we're looking at the October 1st, 2021 edition of the Smoke Signals newspaper. On the front page, the first story you'll see is the former Blue Heron paper mill demolition. A private demolition event was held Tuesday, September 21st, celebrating the start of removal of these old industrial buildings and replacing them with Grand Ron's vision of these ceded lands. You can read more about that vision on page 7. Our second story on the front page is on the Spear Mountain Casino's efforts to recruit employees. General Manager Bruce Thomas said during the Thursday, September 9th Facebook Live event that the casino was short-staffed before the pandemic hit and has remained that way throughout the pandemic. You can read more on what new employees are offered on the front page and page 5. Our last story on the front page is on tribal member Brittany Frederick, who is running for the Miss Oregon America title. You can read Frederick's story juggling a full-time job, family, and new pageant requirements continued on page 8. We have a few tribal council updates. On the left side of page 5, the Confederated Tribes of Grand Ronde land holding is about to increase by more than 500 acres after tribal council approved 2 land acquisitions during its Wednesday, September 15th meeting. You can read more on that meeting and the meeting where tribal council approved the 5th supplemental budget of 2021, which includes an increase of wages for tribal government employees. On page 6, we share photos from the 2021 swearing-in ceremony for Tribal Council, which include swearing-in newcomer Tribal Council member Michael Cherry and gifts of appreciation given to outgoing Tribal Council member Steve Bob Sr. Jumping over to page 9, Grand Ronde tribal member Samuel Ridingen has been selected as the 2021-2022 Haskell Fellow by the tribe's philanthropic arm, Spear Mountain Community Fund, and will work for the office of Oregon Senator Jeff Merkley during his time in Washington, D.C. "I'm looking forward to this opportunity a lot," Ridingen said. "I'd never had a political leaning or saw myself in that position, but I had a passion to help Native people any way I can, and I want to represent the tribe and the Pacific Northwest the best I can." The 9 federally recognized tribes of Oregon have requested that Oregon Governor Kate Brown create by executive order a tribe agency water vision task force that would include representation from each tribe and the 9 state agencies identified in the state's water resource strategy. In the letter, it stated the goal of this group would be to create a holistic water vision. You can read that full story on page 11. And that was your Smoke Signals synopsis. You can read the entire paper now online at smokesignals.org or in the print edition coming soon. I'm Kamaya, the social media digital journalist for Smoke Signals.